What you think about when you're born into a fire. Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away. We feel betrayed. Never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves. We won't let the world burn away. Burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack. Kill it anyway. Too late.
Welcome to Martinsville Speedway here on the Throttle Up Racing Network. This is our shortest track of the year here in the Southern Excitement Racing League. Martinsville, located in Ridgeway, Virginia. This racetrack is 0.526 miles, just slightly smaller than Bristol, which is where we've been the last couple of weeks. Blake Giglio right there sent it a little too hard into the corner. He won our UFA dirt race last week. So he's been very quick here right now, third on the board. Another familiar name, yet to win a race this year, but's won a couple of stages. That's Bill Stringfellow. He is quickest on the board right now. We'll have to see as we go along through the night if there's going to be some give and take, or if everybody's going to be aggressive through the whole night. Hopefully we're going to see some green flag racing. Matthew Prentice, he's second quickest right now. That's the one to look for tonight. He's looking for a good run. We'll get ready to go qualifying. Our qualifying session is sponsored by Zero X Designs. If you're looking for an iRacing paint, that's where you need to go. Zero X Designs. You can find them on Facebook. See if anybody's going to come out on, who's going to come out on track first. Everybody kind of hanging around. Nobody wanting to go on track first. The track's going to cool over the next couple of minutes. Everybody trying to wait. There's Chris Carter on track. Well, maybe. Seeing people pop up. For some reason our cameras are not working. Figured out why. We'll have to wait until the race. Won't be able to show qualifying this week because I'm logged in to the session, so I'll also be running race control tonight. But currently Matthew Prentice fastest on the board with a 20:01. That was faster than anybody run in the practice session. Travis White up there in second. Dylan Falovich, he's up there in third right now. Some yet to qualify. Bill Stringfellow. Blake Giglio also yet to qualify. Prentice currently quickest on the board. Sorry about not being able to show qualifying this week. Had some issues with race control and trying to fix those by logging into the session this week, but AJ Rogers moves up to second quickest. Travis White still third on the board. Dylan Falovich fourth. Christopher Pendle, one we haven't seen in this league too much. He's up there in fifth, quickest right now. Sixth is Jonathan Cogswell. Seventh, Andrew Rittell. He was our Bristol winner. So good on short tracks, Andrew Rittell. Eighth is Justin Lumpkin. Ninth, now Justin Lumpkin. 10th is Mark True. Blake Giglio goes up to the 5th position. We're still waiting for Bill Stringfellow to qualify. 11th right now is John McMillan Jr. Tyler Humphrey is in 12th. 13th, Matt Goodell. 14th is Travis Scramita. Stringfellow on his first lap goes to 9th. Chris Carter currently 16th. Jamie Dunning in 17th position. 18th is Kyle Adcock. 19th is Justin White. 20th, Ryan Smith right now. Kim Johnner currently 21st. Still got a few left to qualify. Bill Stringfellow going to maintain 9th qualifying position. Doug Neal still yet to qualify, along with Kevin Franks, Joey Doucette, Patrick Colby, Nate Maurer, and Grant Humphrey. Matthew Prentice been very quick. Got about 3 minutes left here.
Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before. All's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the
Blake Giglio, he moved up to second quickest.
And if I let you in, another round begins. No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret.
Looks like Matthew Prentice going to be our pole sitter.
I'm still staring at your silhouette.
We're going to get a word with Matthew. Here's Matthew Prentice. Hey, Matthew, it's Dakota in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Dakota, how's it going?
Hey, going really good. Just got a couple minutes here left in the qualifying session, but it doesn't look like there's going to be anybody able to knock you off that pole position.
Right,
but you were second quickest in practice. So, what do you think about this night going forward?
What was that? Sorry, I missed it.
You were second fastest in practice. It looks like you're going to be our pole sitter. What do you think your chances are to win this race tonight?
I mean, I hope it's pretty good. I've run a couple of races this weekend, and I felt pretty confident. Ray was able to run up front in both the modified and one of the cup races here this morning. So I mean, hopefully I can stay up here and maintain it, just keep everything clean, keep all the fenders on it.
Yeah, that's going to be a big thing. I see Blake out there on the outside. He's real fast here. Do you know who your biggest competition is going to be?
I mean, it's definitely probably going to be Blake. I know Bill was really fast in practice, so I'm sure at some point Bill will come up through the field. We're going to have to, protect from him too. So,
well, good luck tonight, Matthews. We got about 30 seconds left here. Hopefully you can park it into top 3 at least when this one's over.
Hey, thanks, Dakota. I just want to give a shout out to our sponsors, UFA and Dairy Queen, who's on there watching tonight.
Absolutely. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Dakota.
All right, that's our pole sitter, Matthew Prentice. Qualifying session is going to log out, so I'm not able to show qualifying because I'm also doing race control tonight. We'll get that figured out as we go forward through the season. There we go. Now we should be able to show some of these race cars. There we go. There is our pole sitter, Matthew Prentice. As we go through the grid. Starting off from the pole, Matthew Prentice, second spot. Blake Giglio, rolling off third. AJ Rogers, fourth spot. Travis White. In fifth, Dylan Falovich. Sixth spot, Chris Pendle. Seventh is Jonathan Cogswell. Eighth is Andrew Rattel. Bill Stringfellow rolls off ninth. Justin Lumpkin in 10th spot. 11th, Mark True. 12th spot, John McMillan Jr. 13th, Tyler Humphrey. Matt Goodell's in 14th. 15th is Travis Scramita. 16th is Chris Carter. 17th, Grant Humphrey. 18th, Jamie Dunning. 19th, Kyle Adcock. Justin White gonna roll off 20th. Ryan Smith in 21st. That's a good looking ride he's got tonight. Ken Johnner in 22nd. 23rd is Patrick Colby. 24th will be Nate Maurer. 25th, Joey Doucette. 26th, Doug Neal. 27th will be Kevin Franks. You'll see my name out there. I am Race Control, so. These front guys already rolling around. Our race info for the night. Currently track temp 79 degrees. So a pretty cool track temp as we go through this race tonight. I should give some added grip for these cars. Hopefully we can keep the cautions down. We had 23 cautions at Phoenix, 18 at Bristol, so these guys getting used to racing each other and cutting down on those cautions a little bit. Hopefully we can have less than that tonight. Matthew Prentice going to lead us off. Prentice going to go at the green flag. And it's green here at Martinsville for the Southern Excitement Racing League. Already got quite a few back there spanning out. Prentice does a good job holding on lap 1. Blake Giglio there in second. Go back through the field. Bill Stringfellow has moved up to 7th. He's trying to get up towards the front. One up high, that's the number 5 of Andrew Rattel. The 89 goes down below him. The number 4 car there, he's running a Darren scheme tonight. And that is our race sponsor, Darren's Nail Gun Repair. If you're looking for some nail gun repair, that's where you need to go. We got a caution on the track, the 13 around. Jamie Dunning, let's see what took place there. And caution on the speedway. Let's take a rewind and give it a look. Go down into the corner. 48 and 13 get close, but 13 looks like maybe he comes off the corner. Gets a little bit loose, tries to get into it a little too hard, and around he goes. The 48 does a great job of avoiding him. He goes around. Let's take a look from a different angle. We go down into 3. 13 just tries to power off the corner a little too much. And around he goes. We're going to go 2 wide here once again. Of Matthew Prentice going to lead us down one more time. This time the restart's going to be on the leader, so Matthew Prentice going to control this restart. We'll have to see when he chooses to go. And as soon as he gets out of the corner, he's gone. Green flag. Matthew Prentice, they're gone again. A good restart for Prentice. Blake Giglio out there in second. Go back through the field where a lot of this action's happening. They're too wide. Going through the corner, Mark True on the inside of Cogswell. It's a great run through that straightaway. 6 stuck up on the high side. That's Christopher Pendle. And you see Bill Stringfellow qualified back there in 9th, but he's moved up. We're going to have a caution on this time around. The 81's looped it around. Let's go back and take a look at this one. Yep, just sending it a little too hard. He's going real hard on that outside line. Lock those front tires up. Everybody doing their best to avoid him. Trying be some things pop on the screen here for a second. Actually, I think we'll be right back. We're going green once again. Matthew Prentice out to a big jump. Oh, the 23 in hard. He spins the 15 around. Caution on the speedway. Go back and take a look at that. Yeah, the 23 in real hard. Locks it up, tags the 15. He goes around. Look at it again from this angle. This time from the 23. We'll see what we see. Giglio out front now. Dylan Falovich has moved up here. Stringfellow out there in second. Chris Pendle, he's holding strong up in fourth spot. AJ Rogers in fifth. We're going double file again. Getting ready for another green restart here. There they go. Blake Giglio out front, Stringfellow alongside. Blake really taking off. Stringfellow right on his bumper for the lead. End of the stage is going to be on lap 110. Falovich still ahead of AJ Rogers. These guys trying to get a little separation. Travis Skrmita, he's moved up 9 spots to move into 6th position. Justin Lumpkin up there in that number 4. He's in 8th spot. Darren's Nail Gun Repair Ford Mustang. Patrick Colby, he's gained 11 positions since we started. He's moved all the way up to 12th. Jamie Dunning, involved in an incident earlier. He's back up to 13th. Matt Goodell running 15th right now in that number 38. Doug Nils in 18th. Trying to move his way forward. Kyle Adcock up the track. Doug Neal goes underneath. That's battle for the 17th position. This field's starting to get a little bit spread out. That's what we want to see for some green flag runs. There's Travis White. He's trying to move his way back up through the field. Damage there on the back of the 91 car. He locks him up a little bit at the 91. Grant Humphrey and Tyler Humphrey back 24th and 25th. Oh, the 94 sideways, no caution yet. There it is. Caution flag as the 94 goes around. Slowed a little bit too much. take a look one more time at that. Looks like he just gunned it a little too much off the corner. And just right around he goes. He tries to get it going, but can't get it rolling quick enough. The caution's out. We'll have to see when we start seeing takers on pit lane. Everybody staying out right now. Stringfellow through that was able to get around Blake and take the lead. So a new leader here, Bill Stringfellow. A few cars down the pit lane on that sequence. And that was right before the caution come out. Stringfellow went in, and then directly after that, the caution came out. So right there, that was as the caution was happening. He had just gotten around him. .35 laps in, currently fourth caution tonight. That last one, a single car incident. Go double file again. Stringfellow going to be the control car this time. We'll see if Bill can get a good jump here. To go off the corner. Bill going to go early. Goes ahead, gets in front of that 16. He's going to get out front. The 6 challenging now for 4th spot. AJ Rogers going to be able to drop in 4th spot. Pendle lets him in the line. Got a big gaggle of cars back here. 73 of Mark True right on the back of Patrick Colby. Colby's up 11 spots since we started this race. He is on the move up to the 12th position. Another one that's showed a lot of speed, Jamie Dunning, involved in an earlier crash, but now he's moved up into the top 10. Chris Carter just behind. He's our current point leader. He's in 11th position right now. Doug Neal up 12 spots. Like the 48 of Grant Humphrey just trying to get out of the way. He scoots on back to the back. The battle up front. Bill Stringfellow out front. Blake Giglio in 2nd position. Stringfellow not really able to pull away too far from Giglio. We've seen this all year. Stringfellow really dominating the first half of these races, and then something happens in the second half and not able to get a win yet. Martinsville, one of his better tracks. He's able to get out front and lead some laps. You see the 17 of A.J. Rogers. He's really getting into these corners hard. So we'll have to see if he's able to get around the 16 and the 83. Diving into those corners like that, not hard, not easy on your tires. He's trying to roll the center pretty good. He's right on the back bumper of Giglio. This for the second spot. These three with a big lead over fourth. You see Falovich way behind. 2.5 seconds behind these top three. Giglio thought he was going to let him by there, chose not to. Bill likes seeing these two race. A.J. Rogers in the wall a little bit right there. Prentice, after getting spun out earlier, he's moved his way back up into 9th position. He's very quick. We're looking at lap 110 for the end of the stage. He's trying to move his way up through. These two in front, I believe, are his teammates. Rogers right to the back bumper of Giglio, just can't quite get there. Oh, Giglio in the wall that time. Now the 17 gets to the inside. That's going to allow Rogers now to move to the second position. And a caution on the speedway, the 81. Looks like he's gone around. Let's take a look. Up in a little bit hard. The 94 gets out of the way, and as he comes off the corner, just goes right around the 81. Seeing green flag pit stops, everybody diving down the pit lane. See, almost everybody. Matt Goodell opting to stay out. Trying to get some track position. So we'll watch the race off of pit road. There goes Prentice into his stall. We should see the 83 coming around first. 83 with a slow stop. 17, 16, 12. 6, the 89, 27, 51. Still not seeing the 83. And Stringfellow with a long pit. The 83 was speeding on pit road. So a big penalty for the 83. Matt Goodell. Seemed like there was some penalties on pit road. Cars were not able to get out in time. Pace car coming around a little too quick. Mark True having to drop back. All these cars with speeding penalties. Bill with that speeding penalty in pit road. He's going to drop a lap. So from the lead all the way to a lap down, Bill Stringfellow, that's a big deal for the 83. We'll have to see how that affects him going forward. Green flag, Matt Goodell. Now he's on the older tires. Everyone else pitted there. He sends it in a little up on the outside. These guys going to try and drive below him. Let's see if they give him room to get in. No, they're going to drive right by him on 56 lap old tires. Everybody on brand new tires. Oh, and they're going 3 wide. Oh, and the 12's around. There's got to be a caution. There is no caution. Let's see if the 12 gets spun around. Not sure how that's not a caution. Somehow no caution. We let iRacing control those cautions. Falovich now going to go a lap down. Somehow that was not a caution. He set backwards on the racetrack. Not sure why iRacing did not throw a caution there, but that really got the field spread out. Now Falovich going to be the first car lap down. AJ Rogers still in the lead. Giglio second. Cogswell's now moved his way into the third spot. John McMillan Jr. up to fourth. Chris Pendle in fifth. Sixth is Patrick Colby. Seventh, Doug Neal. Eighth is Matthew Prentice. Ninth, Justin Lumpkin. 10th spot there, the 13 of Jamie Dunning. He's doing a great job driving his way through the field. Travis White's moved all the way back up to 11th. The 25 of Chris Carter right on the back bumper of the 23 of Travis White. The 23 a little sideways off the corner. They're able to keep it going. Chris Carter trying to find a lane outside, inside to try and get around Travis White. Matt Goodell, after having those old tires, has moved all the way back to 13th, now 14th. There's all these guys with newer tires. But he's going to have a set left over everybody else. We'll have to see how that plays out for him as we're getting a decent green flag run right now. Joey Doucette there in the 22. He's up 10 spots to 16th. Andrew Rattel up to 17th spot. Trying to get around Goodell. Down to the inside. Seeing AJ Rogers in lap traffic. Caution on the speedway. Well, let's see what happened there. And looks like Tyler Humphrey may have spun it around again. They go into the corner. 98 with the bumper. Send him around there. Let's take a look from the blimp cam. Take a look one more time. Going back live here. '17 of AJ Rogers going to restart in the lead. Blake Giglio out there in second spot. Going green flag once again. 17 out to a big lead. Side-by-side racing between Jamie Dunning. Oh, the 28 and the 15 around. Not sure what happened there, but the 28 sends the 15 right around. Not sure if he thought he was clear or what happened there. Yeah, he locked him up, but that's the second time the 15's been sent around in this race. The 83 right there, Bill Stringfellow gonna get the free pass. Now he's back on the lead lap. He's gotten to lap 110 to try to get back up into the top 10. Not sure if he'll be able to do that, but currently 21st. The 83 is Stringfellow. We'll have to see how far he can get back up through the field. Had some good racing between A.J. Rogers and Bill Stringfellow. Jonathan Cogswell, he's maintained third position. All these cars with some front end damage. Hard, close racing. We're going double foul once again. Got 30 laps until the end of the stage. A.J. Rogers going to lead us off. Early restart. Rogers with a big jump on the restart. Giglio second. Pendle trying to hold on the outside. You see Andrew Rattel way up in the outside. Got off in the gravel. Looks like another caution here on that restart. Let's see what happened. The 73 and the 23 come together. Take a look from the blimp. Around there. Whittaker's on pit road there with 23. He's going to go into pit lane. Looks like also Nate Maurer as well in the pits. He's going to move Bill up to 20th now. Prentice on that got all the way back up to 15th. So Prentice trying his best to get back into that top 10. He's been spun a couple of times tonight. Matt Goodell, he stayed out earlier. Looks like he's going to stay out again. Trying to really play the tire card later in this race. Everyone's taking one set of tires except for Matt Goodell. He's still out there on his original set. Ready to go green once again. Double filing up. AJ Rogers still the control car. Giglio out second. Pendle was able to get third on that last restart. Jamie Dunning, he's moved up to sixth, so a big night for Jamie so far. We'll see if he can get some stage points. He's currently outside the top 16, so needs those stage points, and a good night tonight. Green flag that time. Rogers holds up a little bit. Kind of stacks them up. Giglio able to get down in front of Pendle. 27 of Cogswell trying to make it work on the outside. Chris Carter down there on the curb. Side-by-side racing here at Martinsville. Dunning now back to sixth. To Scramita on the inside. These guys hitting doors as they go through. That's going to send the 13 up the track. Dunning going to fall back. Almost had a slot where he could get in, but he's going to continually fall back. Oh, and the 5 now sends him up the track. Dunning was in a great position, but now in a difficult spot. Now he's going to find his way down, but he's dropped all the way back to 15th position through that exchange. Restart is 6th. Now he's going to have to try and work his way back forward. Matthew Prentice has moved back up into 11th. Trying to work his way back around Matt Goodell. And oh, the 27 round into the 38. And a caution back on the speedway. We'll have to see what happened. 27 went around. Several cars involved. Cogswell was running in the 4th spot. Gets in the corner just way too hot, sends it up the track, tries to save it, ends up spinning right down in front of the lane of traffic. And 38 with some damage, the 15 able to avoid it. The 27 spun it around all on his own there. He's going to come down the pit lane along with the 9 of Kyle Adcock. All of our front runners staying out. AJ Rogers was able to maintain a lead here. Blake Giglio second, Pendle in third, McMillan in fourth, Chris Carter fifth, Travis Cremita sixth, Justin Lumpkin up there in seventh spot, Joey Doucette eighth. He's gained 18 positions. The big mover, Joey Doucette, Matt Goodell in ninth. Matthew Prentice has moved his way back into the top 10 after being involved in a couple of wrecks. Dylan Falovich in 11th, Jamie Dunning in 12th, Andrew Rattel in 13th spot. Ryan Smith has moved into 14th, Patrick Colby 15th, Doug Mills 16th. Stringfellow, after that speeding penalty, having to come back around on a free pass, he's moved up to 17th. Grant Humphrey 18th. Kyle Adcock 19th. Travis White is 20th. Nate Maurer 21st. Cogswell 22nd. Mark True 23rd. Tyler Humphrey 24th. Justin White rounds out our top 25 as they go back up to the leaders as they're getting ready to go green once again. Green flag for AJ Rogers. Leads us off as we're down to just 10 laps to go to the end of the stage. Looking for lap 110. Giglio trying to get up there and get this stage win. He's got the nose in the inside of AJ Rogers. This for the lead. Giglio with a good run. Pendle trying to get his nose alongside as well. Rogers able to sneak it into the second spot, but Giglio going to take that lead back. AJ Rogers in second. Third spot, Chris Pendle. As there is another caution on the speedway. Let's see who this one's. The 27 and the 94 looks like they're both around. Let's take a look. Yep, the 81, he goes around. It may have been the end of his incident points. Looks like he may have been disqualified on that one. Still on the track. Let's take a look one more time. See what happens. The 73 down the inside, the 81 on the outside. Just gets it in a little too hot. Goes around. Nowhere for the 27 to go. So that one down for the 81. Now this is going to be a short shootout for the end of the stage. Giglio moved his way around A.J. Rogers to take the lead. So it looks like we're going to have maybe a 4-lap shootout. To settle this one. So I'll have to see if Giglio can hang on. Rogers has been fast. Let's see which lane 16 of Giglio chooses. Pendle has been strong in this one, currently third. McMillan in fourth. We look back here around this 10th position. Falovich currently in the 10th spot. Matthew Prentice has dropped back to 12th. Bill Stringfellow 13th. Jamie Dunning is right there in 11th spot. That's the battle for stage points as we go forward. Green flag. Giglio with a great restart. He gets out to a big jump. And that pass earlier around A.J. Rogers was a huge deal. The 17 sends it up outside. Able to continue, but a big mistake there for the 17 as he's going to drop back to 6th spot as we're getting down to the end of the stage. Falovich has moved up to 8th. Currently Goodell, the last one in the stage points. Everybody trying to get around Matt Goodell right now. The 13, Jamie Dunning looking low, not going to be able to get up to the 38, but Prentice on the high side making moves on the outside. And there's a caution, the 6 around. And that's going to be the end of our stage. Let's see what happened to the number 6. Going to the corner, out of the corner, just gassed it up a little too hard. And he'll send it right around. Oh. So we'll see here at the end of lap 110. Thing is that if people pit right here, they're going to have to stay inside that top 10. If anybody stays out and goes around, they're going to get the stage points because it is at the end of lap 110. Everybody going to stay out here. I think if you're outside of the top 10, maybe you go in and pit right there. Yep, Patrick Colby in 13th, the first one to pit. So this is going to be our stage results. Stage winner, Blake Giglio. 2nd spot, John McMillan Jr. 3rd in the stage, Chris Carter. 4th, Travis Scramita. 5th, A.J. Rogers. 6th spot, Joey Doucette. 7th position, Dylan Falovich. 8th, Justin Lumpkin. 9th, Matt Goodell. And Matthew Prentice comes up and gets that 10th spot and 1 stage point. Just outside of the top 10, Jamie Dunning and Bill Stringfellow. They showed some speed tonight. We'll see if they're able to battle their way back up into the top 10 as we go forward. Got Nate Maurer, Patrick Colby, the first cars off the pit lane. So great job there to Blake Giglio. We're 11 cautions in. He's going double foul once again here. Giglio went real early last time. We'll see if he goes early again. Well, the 25 right on the bumper has to check up. The 16 didn't go when he was ready. AJ Rogers has to check up to not get into the back of the 25 there. Oh, the Joey Doucette tries to get out of the way of Dylan Falovich, who dives into the corner. Gives him plenty of room. Doucette may be able to get down here. Chooses to stay on the high side. Now he gets down. Dylan Falovich back up to the 6th spot. Jamie Dunning in 9th, trying to move his way around Justin Lumpkin. Ooh, the 38 of Goodale a little loose off the corner. 83 of Stringfellow now moving into the conversation, now in 10th. Had a speeding penalty early, went a lap down. He's now gotten back on the lead lap and has moved back into the top 10 as he's putting pressure on his teammate. The number 13 of Jamie Dunning right in front of him. He's showing the inside to Jamie. Jamie must be giving it to him here because he knows that 83 of Stringfellow very fast. Go down into the next corner. 83 down on the bottom. He's going to clear the 13. Now the 13 and the 23 side by side. Dunning now stuck up on that high side, trying to find his way in line. He'll get it right there. See these cars driving around, hugging that curb. Giglio now with a big lead out front. We've got some around. It's like Chris Carter around. Oh, some other cars kind of piling in. 48 going backwards. Let's see what happened there. The 25 had gone around. Yeah, he sends it into the corner a little too hot. Ends up sideways in the corner. Just can't quite get it saved. Nobody touches him into the outside wall. Goes the 25. Pretty hard contact to the outside wall. Let's take a look from the inside and watch these hands as he's trying to save it. All the way to the right. Can't quite get it under control, and it just snaps back to the right. We've got a lot of takers on pit road. Everybody down pit lane. A few cars stay out. Matt Goodale, once again, on that strategy is staying out. Several cars stay out. The 16 of Giglio going to be the first one off pit lane. Looks like in 11th position. McMillan, the 17, 89, 12, they all pit there. 83 of Stringfellow, he also pits. Doucette as well, Matthew Prentice, Andrew Rattel, the 4 of Justin Lumpkin, Jamie Dunning, Justin White, Cogswell, Ryan Smith, all down the pit lane. There's a pace car coming back around. Matt Goodell, he stays out there. So the cars that stayed out, that are on older tires, Matt Goodell in the lead, Travis White second, Doug Neal third, Kyle Adcock fourth. Fifth spot, Chris Pendle. Saw him just spin it out a few minutes ago. As we're at halfway in this race, Tyler Humphrey in sixth. He stayed out. Patrick Colby, Mark True, Nate Maurer. I know Nate Maurer had just pitted a few laps ago. They are all out there on a little bit older tires. 10th place Blake Giglio was our leader before that last caution. He's the first one with 4 new Goodyear rubbers. Getting ready to go green. The 38 spins the tires on the restart. The 23 lets him back by. The 23 may have jumped a little bit. The 38 now, the 38 around off the corner. That's going to be a caution. Matt Goodell tries to gun it off the corner. Those older tires. Not able to hold on. Matt Goodell actually going to have to wait behind the pace car. Goodell chooses to go ahead and pit there. He would have gotten a wave around, but chooses to go ahead and take tires. Travis White going to be the leader here. Doug Neal, he's gained 25 spots since we got started. He's up in second position. Chris Pendle in third. Now using pit strategy to get back up front after spinning out earlier. Kyle Adcock, he's up 15 spots. Patrick Colby up 18 spots. Nate Maurer up 19 spots. So a lot of these guys have been patient early in this race and moved their way up towards the front. True's in 7th. Blake Giglio, like we said, that first car with the newer tires, he's up in 8th spot. Travis White going to be our control car. Green flag here for the 23 of Travis White. He gets a good jump. These top two are teammates. Oh, he dives in a little hard. Doug Nielsen up the track. He's going to get back going, though. Now going to be battling Patrick Colby. He's going to give the lane to Colby on the inside. Oh, the 77 tries to get down in front of the 28. We've got one around. Looks like the 22 may have gone around, and the 94, not sure which one caused the caution there. Off the corner, the 22 of Doucette gets loose. And just down into that. Doesn't quite hit the wall, so that's good. No damage for the 22, but another caution out. Travis White going to maintain that lead. The 77, he holds on to third as he was battling with Patrick Colby there. Pendle moves into 2nd spot. Looks like the 91 going to be the free pass car this time. There he comes on the high side. That's going to give us 23 cars still on the lead lap. The 14 cautions, 137 laps of 250. Looking to get some green flag runs as we go through this race. We need to get a good green flag run. Maybe we can see the difference in some of these tires. We know the 38 had just pitted. He's actually a lap down, so he's back in 25th. Stringfellow up to 13th now. Matthew Prentice in 14th. You know, these guys are really fast, but been mired back in traffic most of this race. Jamie Dunning there in 16th spot. He's been making some moves. Andrew Rattel, our last race winner at Bristol, he's had some struggles in this race, but currently in the top 15 and 15th position. We'll have to see if he can move forward. Got a teammate right in front of him, Matthew Prentice. The 51 of John McMillan Jr. and Travis Scramita, 11th and 12th, both Canadians. They're out there just outside of the top 10. As we're getting ready to go green once again. Travis White gonna be that control car. The The 23 with a big jump. We saw Doug Neal with a little bit loose on that restart. Spun those tires a little bit, allowed Patrick Colby to get around. Colby now into third, now to the inside of the sixth. This is the battle for second. Patrick Colby on the move. If he can clear the 6 of Pendle, that'll be 21 positions that he's gained in this race. So Patrick Colby moving forward, now into second. Can he run down the 23? AJ Rogers getting a couple of positions, and we got a caution. Looks like Kyle Adcock around. $17 just into the back of him. Let's take a look from this view. The 9 staying with the 12. It looks like the 17 was still a good ways off the bumper, but net code. Yeah, a hard one to judge there, but net code, that's done a good job so far, able to hold up front. Patrick Colby, though, been on the move. Out front. Patrick Colby on the outside. Oh, the 97 gets a little sideways. They're able to hold it straight. That 83 up on the top side trying to make a move. It looks like one around. That's the 28 of Patrick Colby. Well, let's see what happened to the 28. Let's take a look here. The 28 goes around. He was on the outside of the 23. He's up on the outside lane. They come close there. Not sure if they touched before that, but the 28 on the outside. These guys battling for that lead. Yeah, looks like that one's 28 was trying to throttle up through the middle of the corner to try and beat the 23 off the corner. Just hit it a little bit too hard. Looks like the 28 may have tugged that outside wall, actually. Let's take a look, see if he touches this outside wall. He does. As they're side by side, the 28 touches that outside wall. And he gets down in front of the 23 and goes around. That's a tough one for the 28 of Patrick Colby. We go green here once again. Travis White gonna take us green. The 77 of Doug Neal out there in second. '16 of Giglio. Trying to make a move on the outside. Can't quite get it. The 12 of Falovich. Now he's going to move forward. Travis White able to maintain his lead with Doug Neal right behind. A.J. Rogers there in third in the 17. He's trying to make a move on the 77 of Doug Neal. This 23 around. That's going to be another caution. Oh, and this car is trying to get by the 23. 23 goes around. Let's take a look. Got down into the corner just a little bit too hard and goes right around. Everyone able to avoid the 15 to 5, 22 also with some damage. Everyone else seems to be able to get through that one. Travis White spins it around here on lap 159. May put Patrick Coley back on the lead lap. We'll have to see. Several cars pit right there. It's Doug Neal out there in the lead. With 90 laps to go, everyone should be able to make it from here that just pitted. We know Stringfellow just come in the pits. Looks like Giglio stayed out. Doug Neal going to remain up front. A.J. Rogers in second, Chris Pendle third. We're getting ready to go green flag once again. '77 waiting late on this restart. 77 green flag for Doug Neal. They're staying side by side. A.J. Rogers out there in second. Pendle trying to get to the inside, not able to make it. Falovich on the outside, trying to make a move as Giglio works to the inside of him. Giglio now around. Giglio's got some fresher tires than these top four. Now he's right on the back bumper of the 6. He's been fast, led a lot of laps early. He's trying to make his move back up through. A.J. Rogers, he's got fresher tires in the 77. Look at our pit strategy. Rogers pitted 43 laps ago. Doug Neal 63 laps ago. So 20 lap newer tires for Rogers. But we've had enough heat cycles that it may have evened out. 7 and Doug Neal able to hold on once again. Now Giglio's moving into the third spot. He gets around Pendle. He starts his march back up into the top 3 now, trying to get back up to the lead. He's been quick the last few laps. Prentice is our fastest in practice and our pole sitter. He's got a damaged front end, but that hasn't stopped him from running in the top 10. Currently 8th spot. We've got a big gap back here to the 88 and everyone behind him. There's a big gap in front of him. The 83 is Stringfellow trying to move his way back up to the front. He's in 12th. Blake Giglio running these leaders down. We're going to do something I like to call turn up the volume. And caution on the track. The 13 around. Let's take a look and see what happened to Jamie Dunning. The 13 was on the outside of the 91. Sends it into the corner. Looks like the 91 may have given him a little touch there. Let's take a look from a different camera. As they go down into the corner of the 13. Yeah, there was plenty of room. The 91 moves up the track, the 13 around. I saw the 83 of Stringfellow also involved, but that may have been earlier. No, the 83 not involved in that one. Up to 13, he goes around. Stringfellow going to move up to second. Jonathan Cogswell, our new leader. We had some people pit. Giglio pitted there. He comes out 8th. AJ Rogers He's the first one on new tires in 7th. Giglio 8th. Neal in 9th. Christopher Pendle 10th. Falovich 11th. And these guys put on the last caution. Jonathan Cogswell, Bill Stringfellow, Mark True in 3rd spot. Nate Maurer 4th. Grant Humphrey in 5th. Andrew Rattel also choosing to stay out on that caution. We're getting ready to go green once again. Pace car lights are off. Last time Jonathan Cogswell was up here in the lead, he sent it in the corner a little bit too quick, got and kind of spun around, had to go to the back, and now he's green flag, checks up there. Everyone gets checked up there. A lot of cars get bunched up, but 27 of Cogswell able to maintain the lead. The 83 of Bill Stringfellow, he's been waiting to get into this position. Got a nose looking to the inside of the 27. He's there. Bill Stringfellow now back to the lead. The new leader, Bill Stringfellow, in the lead. If we can get some green flag laps, he may set sail here. '97 and 27 come together. Oh, the 97 able to save it as the 20. It's like the 17. Hit him into the corner pretty good there. Let's go back and take a look at that. Yeah, the 17 gives a bump to the 97, but the 97 able to save it. Moves up the track. Everyone able to keep going. The 27 of Rogers now in the 2nd position. Giglio trying to move his way up. Nate Maurer, he moves back to 5th, but able to hold on through that exchange. Ooh, the 73 a little loose off the corner. Giglio able to avoid him. Giglio now on his march, trying to run down the top 2. Stringfellow a little hard into the corner, washes up. As there is a caution on the speedway, the 88 around. Let's take a look. As they go down into the corner, the 88. Off the corner just a little bit too hot into that inside wall. I'll have to send it around. Take one more look here. '88 just down into that corner as he comes off the corner, just a little bit too much throttle too quick, and sends it right around. Justin White, the 88, involved in that one. Getting down to the closing laps. Not sure if that caution was exactly what Bill Stringfellow wanted to see. Patrick Colby will be the free pass. He's been quick, so as he gets moving forward, let's see if he can make his way back up through. Let's see if Stringfellow is able to hold off Rogers and Giglio. Cogswell choosing to take this opportunity to get 4 new tires. Tyler Humphrey currently running in 16th position. Still on the lead lap. Our point leader, the 25 of Chris Carter, he's a lap down. Actually, he's 2 laps down, currently in 25th spot, so kind of a rough night for Chris Carter. Getting ready to go green once again. We'll double foul the 83 of Bill Stringfellow, going to be the control car on the restart. Let's see if he goes early or waits late. He's going to go relatively early. The 16 going to get to the inside of the 17. Those two going to be battling for second. That side-by-side racing is just what Bill Stringfellow wants to see out there in first spot. Oh, the 16 a little loose. He's able to save it, but now he's going to have to run down A.J. Rogers. As Rogers now making his pursuit of the 83. '17 right behind the 83. We've seen the 17 getting in these corners a little bit further than everyone else. Gets right on the back bumper of Bill Stringfellow. Oh, the 83 a little loose off the corner. That's going to allow the 17 to close right in. Up the corner now, the 83. A little bit older tires. Rogers going to get to the inside. A.J. Rogers now around through 1 and 2. A caution on the speedway. Not sure who was involved in this one. He's up in front of these guys. We'll check the 9. Actually, let's look at the 15. Looks like he's the furthest up. Let's take a look. Nope, it's in front of him. '48. Looks like he's the first one to go around. '77 into the outside wall. And the 12 with nowhere to go as the 48 had to check up. Let's take a look. this camera. Let's take a look. It's the 77. You see him a little sideways. He gets up into that outside wall. And the 48 with nowhere to go tries to slow down. The 12 couldn't see what was happening in front of him and tags the 48, sends him around. And then just a massive carnage down into the next corner. And even behind. You see several cars behind getting tagged as well, that 38. Everybody trying to get it sorted out there. Patrick Colby goes to the pits. Grant Humphrey as well. All these cars getting new tires. Stringfellow trying to stay out. He's in second. AJ Rogers, our leader. And 17 going to be out front. Balovich, one we haven't talked about a whole lot, or Scramita back here, 4th and 5th. They're doing their best to make moves. Green flag for AJ Rogers. He takes off. Stringfellow may have an opportunity to get down in front of Giglio. He does. The battle now for 3rd spot. Giglio going to get around the 12 of Falovich. Tyler Humphrey finds himself in 6th spot. Nick Maurer out back there in 17th in the Simbox Chevrolet. If you're looking for a button box, you need to go to Simbox. Got a caution out there. Looks like the 5 and the 15 may have gone around. Let's take a look, see what happens this time. Oh, they were coming out of the pits. Justin White, maybe. And off the corner once again, into that inside wall pretty hard. Looks like just that may have been a disqualification for Justin. Justin White disqualified after that one on our incident point rule. AJ Rogers able to maintain the lead. Kevin Franks has made a nice recovery. Involved in an incident earlier, goes all the way back up to 8th position. now had 21 cautions. AJ Rogers able to maintain the lead on that restart. Stringfellow with only 40 laps to go, trying to get a good finish, have a nice points day, as he knows the point leader currently back a good ways. Actually, Giglio is our point leader, and Chris Carter's second in points. So sorry for the confusion earlier. Giglio is our point leader. So he's going to have a good points day today. Chris Carter's second in the points. He's had a rough day, back in 26th currently. Third in points is Bill Stringfellow. And AJ Rogers currently leading is fourth in points. So three of our top 4 point getters currently in the top 3. John McMillan Jr. is in 18th, but he's 5th place in points. So we'll have to see if he can move forward. The green flag for AJ Rogers. We're getting down towards the end of this race. About 40 laps to go. Giglio now on the inside of Stringfellow. They get close through the corner. Giglio gonna be able to clear him off 4 to come across the stripe. He's closing in on that 17. Check out our Facebook each week. We post some really cool pictures from each race every week, and they are provided by SimShots. So if you want some good great iRacing photography, SimShots is the place to go. You can find them on Facebook. Giglio starting to run down Rogers. He's getting a great run off the corner. We've seen a lot of these guys in the Cup race earlier running this line. Kind of up in the middle and hard off the corner, but that time he's rotated the middle. See, up a little bit and then down off the corner. That's the line I believe he's going to want to run, as that's when he's gaining the most on Rogers. And he is right to the back bumper of AJ Rogers. No caution, but we've got some cars around in the back. There's the caution. Let's take a look. 23. Into the corner. He's around. Several cars get bumped. There wasn't a caution for a while, but finally the caution comes out. 16 of Blake Giglio going to be out front. Stringfellow second. Rogers comes into pit lane. He's trying to take a set of tires late. He's going to have to drive all the way back through the field. Several cars coming down the pit lane this time. Chris Pendle down, John McMillan Jr., Matthew Prentice, Joey Doucette, all down the pit lane. Martinsville taking a lot of victims here tonight with just 30 laps to go. Giglio and Stringfellow out front, able to hold on the best that they can to be our top two right now. Dylan Falovich up to third, Travis Cremita in fourth. Fifth spot, Jonathan Cogswell. Double foul up once again. 22 cautions, lap 222. We're looking for a green flag run to the finish. Blake Giglio, green flag. He gets a good jump. The 83 moves down behind him. Giglio with about 20 lap fresher tires than Stringfellow, as well as everyone behind him has better tires than Stringfellow, but he's able to hold on to second. Able to move in a little bit on the back of the 16 of Giglio. We knew Blake was going to be fast here, as there is a caution on the speedway. Up in front of these guys. Looks like the nope, this was earlier in the race. The 38 of Goodell spins it off the corner. He has to get back going. Take a look from the inside of Matt Goodell's car. A lot of guys having issues with getting off the corner. Trying to find traction. Down to 24 to go. Giglio able to hold off Stringfellow, but even though Stringfellow has 20-lap older tires, was able to keep right up with the 16. Was actually beginning to put pressure on Giglio, so we'll have to see if Giglio doesn't quite get out far on the restart, if Stringfellow is able to run him back down. Bill's been out front with these a little bit older tires, and the 16's had to drive through the field, so that may make a little bit of a difference. Double foul once again. Giglio green flag, 22 to go. In the Martinsville 150, presented by Darren's Nail Gun Repair. 83 is Stringfellow right to the back bumper. We've got some around, the 17 around. Nate Maurer chooses to go into the pits. Looks like the 17 had spun it. Let's take a look. Yeah, the 17 down into that corner. Sends it in. Into the back of the 97. Take another look. $17 hard into the inside wall there. Take a look one more time from a different camera angle. Let's look from the blend cam. We're getting ready to go green once again. Blake Giglio out front. Bill Stringfellow second. He'll drop in line again in front of the 12 of Dylan Falovich. Stringfellow trying his best. He's right on the back bumper of the 83. The 83 is Stringfellow now losing a little ground. Giglio starting to pull away. Only 12 laps left. Stringfellow second, Dylan Falovich back in third. No pressure from him. Fourth spot, Travis Scramita. He's getting pressure from Jonathan Cogswell. Cogswell all over the back bumper. And Travis Scramita, Doug Neals moved back into the sixth spot. Seventh is Justin Lumpkin. Had a great run tonight. That Darren's Nail Gun Repair Ford Mustang. 98, he looks like he's getting a little sideways. Able to save it. Everyone else has to go around. Oh, the 9 in hard sends the 98 sideways. Caution once again. Let's take a look. Nine locked it up. Tags the 98. He goes around. We've got just a few laps left. It's going to be, looks to be a green-white checker, or just about 3 or 4 laps to go. We'll have to see if Stringfellow can do anything here in these closing laps. Darren's Nail Gun Repair, Martinsville 125, or 250, excuse me. We've only got 5 laps left to go. the 83 of Stringfellow do anything on these older tires. Of course, everybody's kind of got older tires now. They've kind of evened out, but not with just a couple laps left. Stringfellow, if Giglio gets a good restart, it's going to be hard for Stringfellow to make a difference. We're getting ready to go green. It's going to be 3 to go. Come around, we'll see when Blake decides to go. And he gets a good start. The 12 trying to hold at the inside of the 83, not able to do it. The 83 spins the tires a little bit, but maintains that forward motion. And we've got cars around. The 51 looked like he may have gone around. Tags the 4, sends him around sideways. This will be our first official green-white checkered. Come down to another restart. Giglio got a great one last time around. Stringfellow going to try to do a little bit better. Spun his tires on the last one. Was able to maintain second, but lost ground to the 16 with only 2 to go. We'll have to see if they're able to hold on. Getting ready to go green. Stringfellow trying to maintain side by side, but Giglio goes early. The 12 of Falovich able to maintain second. Stringfellow going to try to drop down to third. He's back to the inside of Falovich, the battle for second as we're going down to the white flag. The 12 loses it up high. Blake Giglio going to come around and win the race. Blake Giglio, your winner. 83, a Stringfellow second. Jonathan Cogswell third. As this one's finally come to an end. Giglio, your winner. Stringfellow second. Cogswell third. Travis Scramita fourth. Doug Neal finishes fifth. AJ Rogers sixth. Andrew Rattell seventh. Dylan Falovich in eighth. Ninth. Patrick Colby and 10th. Justin Lumpkin. And that's Blake Giglio's third win on the season. I'm going to try and get a word with our third place finisher. That's Jonathan Cogswell. Hey, Jonathan, this is Dakota in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Dakota, how you doing, man?
Hey, doing good. You drive all the way up here and finish third. Kind of a long race, but you persevered and come home with a podium. How did it look out there for you?
Well, started once and made a big mistake, and I had to go all the way to the back and get all the way back to third again.
Yeah, well, you did a great job navigating your way through. Do you have anybody you'd like to thank?
Well, I'd like to thank my teammates and my old lady for putting up with my racing, and these drivers need to give each other a little bit of love and quit being so angry.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Share the love. Well, good job, Jonathan, and hopefully we'll be talking to you again soon.
Thanks. I'm having a good time. Just need to cut these costs down.
Yeah, I feel you. I agree. And now our second place finisher, Bill Stringfellow. Hey, Bill, this is Dakota in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, how's it going?
Hey, doing good. You stayed out there on those older tires and made it work for a second. The 12 got around you there at the end, but you were able to drive back around him and maintain that top two. How did that race look for you tonight?
Well, it was hectic. I messed up early on the first pit stop. I went 2 miles an hour too fast at one section and got a drop to the end, and then was waiting for people to pass and ended up going down a lap and had to work my way back from all that. So I definitely made it harder on myself than it needed to be.
Yeah, well, you did a great job. Kind of the opposite of what we're used to seeing from you. Usually you get up there and you win the stage and then you drop back towards the end of the race. This one you went up there for the stage, but you had a good finish.
It wasn't for lack of effort, I can tell you. I was trying my best to get up there, but it was a fun race. It was challenging, but it was fun. I love racing at Martinsville. I love short tracks. I think I had the most fun there.
Well, you got anybody you'd like to thank, Bill?
Thanks for the broadcast. Thanks to the league. Thanks to all the racers. It was a fun race. I know we had a bunch of cautions and all, but I mean, it's short track racing. It's not really much you can do about it. Look forward to racing next week.
All right, sounds good, Bill. We'll probably see you in the top 3 next week, too.
Hope so. I like Richmond.
All right, have a good one, Bill.
You too.
And now our winner, still parked on the front stretch, Blake Giglio. Hey, Blake, this is Dakota in the broadcast booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, guys, how's it going?
Hey, man, we knew that it was the 2 fastest was probably going to be you and Bill. I was kind of figured it was going to be you two towards the end, and it comes right down to you and Bill, of course. He was on the little bit older tires, but you had the lead and had some great restarts there at the end. How did it look for you out there tonight?
Well, I knew out of practice and a couple practice races today that I think Bill was going to be a little bit faster than I was, but I figured if I could learn, follow his line, save some better tires, and then it would work. I knew that he pit with, I think it was like 15 or 20 laps earlier than I did, so I knew at the end there I had the advantage on him, and I was just hoping he wasn't saving more than I was. And then I knew as soon as I got the lead on the restarts, I knew it was later in the race I had it, because I feel like the restarts are so important. You could get a half straightaway lead off one restart, so that was very important for the win, and yeah, just a lot of fun.
Yeah, you did a great job. You were kind of back in traffic, but there for a while, but you made your way all the way back to the front. How was it when you were back in traffic? I know there was a lot of incidents back in through there.
I was scared for my life, man. That was awful. Like I wasn't used to being back in traffic, because earlier in the race I was up front and I was in the traffic, and it's so hard to work someone over without making contact with them. And I don't like making contact with people, because then obviously they're gonna get you back eventually. So I try to stay clean, and doing that here at Martinsville, it's not the easiest way to make up positions. So I knew I had to avoid the wrecks and just get what I could without being too aggressive, and that's what we did, and we found our way up front, and I think we had one of the cleanest cars there at the end.
Well, you know, there's 3 things that you have. First off, you're the youngest driver. Secondly, you're the fastest driver. And third, you're the most clean driver, and I think everybody in this league could learn a thing or two from you.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate the compliment.
All right, well, good job, Blake. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, Low Drag Esports, Raise Energy. I had a friend of mine paint the paint for me, so shout out to him. You guys for broadcasting, SCRL as a whole. You guys do a great job with everything, and that's about it.
Well, thanks, Blake. I'm sure we'll be talking to you again. We got another short track next week, so we'll hope that you'll be up in the top 3 again, I'm sure.
We'll try. All right, see you later, man.
All right, have a good one. All right, that's the end of this one. Blake Giglio, our winner. He does a great job every week. That's his 3rd win of the season. He is our point leader as well. So next week we go to Richmond. Hopefully we'll have some less cautions next week. And we will see you all next week at Richmond. We'll be back Wednesday night for the Rebel Racing League. And hope to see everyone then.